Hi, we are Peter and Molly Young, and we are with the Jesus Film Project. The Jesus Film is the Gospel of Luke put into a movie.
Over 7.5 billion people in the world, and only 5 billion would self-identify as believers. So that leaves a good 2 billion or more. And there's over 7,000 languages identified, and still finding some more smaller languages. And so the Jesus Film exists not only as an inspirational tool, but a tool for sharing the gospel. But the key crux of the ministry is doing that in the native tongue or heart language of the people group. Parts of the world are still far flung without the gospel, and Acts has yet to occur in parts of the world. The Jesus Film provides a tool for believers who don't have critical momentum or even a community yet. But through translation work, eventually we can take this film from 1979 and present it after a script is translated. We can then have a film that they can present in their own language, and they can then facilitate disciple making.
Knowing that there are families just like ours around the world who have never heard the gospel or had an opportunity to even know who Jesus is has stirred our hearts to take action and be a part of the Jesus Film, because we desire for all people to know the love of Christ and to spend eternity with Him, and knowing that if we were on the other side of the world, we would want others to come and bring the good news and share the gospel with us and our family.
Jesus Film isn't just a tool, but it's a great means of partnership. And so the goal is by 2025, there would be over 2,200 languages that would have access to the gospel, and that would cover 99% of the speaking world. From there, by 2025, we want to have 1 billion annual exposures through Jesus-centered media, which is a huge and exciting goal, but possible because of the acceleration of technology, but also effective church partnerships. And then the goal is to have, for every community of 1,000 people or less, that there's at least one church in walking distance. And so that's only possible through the unprecedented partnership that we have through Jesus Film with churches at the denominational level and partnering globally. And so the church has never been more united, and there's never been such an exciting opportunity to make such a difference. And so this generation, whether you're 90 years old right now or 10 years old, you have an opportunity to participate in that. And the Great Commission isn't a suggestion, it's a commandment. So Jesus Film provides a visual journey for people to be able to fall in love with Jesus, see how He lived that perfect life that we all know we aren't living, and then to see Him pay a penalty for sin that He hasn't committed. The way people fall in love with Jesus in the film is so visceral and powerful, to the point even they're so emotionally driven they throw spears and rocks through the screen. And then when they see Him risen, taking back His life, it's one of the most powerful things, and there's an invitation always given at that time.
It can go to places that we cannot go. It can reach people in places where Christianity is illegal and where missionaries are not allowed to go. In Matthew it says, the harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few, and there are just simply not enough laborers going to take the gospel to a lot of the unreached people group.
For the last 7 years, Molly and I have had the opportunity to serve in Jesus Film. And during that time, we've been on multiple teams, and we love the people that work in Jesus Film. So being able to come alongside them and care for them, and to see these people on the field as long as possible till the Lord calls them away, it's just my great desire to see them known and cared for and contributing in that way, seeing these people find a way to thrive in this ministry and not just burn out. And by sticking around, they can make their greatest contribution to the Great Commission. Molly and I are humbled by the generosity of our partners, the kindness of our partners. Without our radical need, we could not meet radical generosity of the Lord through His amazing people. And so our relationship with our partners is really special and unique to us. We're so grateful for it.
I have loved seeing how the Lord provides for our team and for people all around the world to hear the gospel. We have heard so many incredible stories and been a part of so many situations where the Lord's faithfulness is just so evident. And we are so thankful for ministry partners that support us and the Jesus Film. And it's just been so incredible to see how the Lord is working through His people and how He shows His love and His faithfulness and His care through others.
And so right now, anywhere around the world, every second, someone's giving their life to Christ through a Jesus film. Right now. So it's a super powerful tool.